Hey everybody, and welcome to CruiseTravel Talk, a new cruise travel channel bringing you the latest news and events as they happen around the cruise industry. We'll bring you the latest news and views from around the industry, and with a fresh perspective and an informed opinion. So, we hope you like this channel, and if you do, please consider subscribing. It's through your subscription that this new channel can grow. Stay tuned. So it's been a really busy week in the cruise industry, with the most notable news being that the Cruise Lines International Association, the association of all of the major cruise lines, has decided to collectively halt their cruise operations until the end of October 2020. This means that for most of the major cruise lines there will be no cruising at all in any of the regions. There are some notable exceptions, and we'll share one of those exceptions with you today with the news that MSC is returning back to cruising in the Mediterranean. Stay tuned. So MSC Cruises have announced this week that flagship MSC Grandiosa and MSC Magnifica will resume operations in the Mediterranean starting from the 16th and the 29th of August 2020 respectively, offering guests full experience cruise holidays with the opportunity to discover 5 different destinations during a 7-night cruise. The 2 ships will be the first to implement a new comprehensive health and safety protocol that has been approved by the relevant national authorities from the countries that the ships will call along their east and west Mediterranean itineraries this summer. MSC Grandiosa, the company's flagship, will offer 7-night cruises in the western Mediterranean, calling at the Italian ports of Genoa, Civitavecchia for Rome, Naples, Palermo and Valletta in Malta. MSC Magnifica will offer 7-night cruises in the eastern Mediterranean, departing from the Italian ports of Bari and Trieste, calling at the Greek ports of Corfu, Catakalon and Piraeus for Athens. So the good news we have for you today is that the MSC Cruise Line will return to service in the Mediterranean, offering full experience cruising this summer. Firstly, the flagship MSC Grandiosa to welcome back guests in the West Mediterranean from the 16th of August, and the MSC Magnifica in the East Mediterranean from the 29th of August. The return to operations supported by introduction of comprehensive health and safety protocol approved by the relevant national authorities along the 2 ships' itineraries, and MSC Cruises to go beyond guidelines with enhanced measures including universal testing for all guests and crew, as well as safe ashore visits in each port. Within the announcement, Pier Francesco Vego, the MSC Cruises Executive Chairman, commented, "During the pause in our operations, we focused on developing a comprehensive operating protocol that builds upon already stringent health and safety measures that have long been in place on board ships. We have worked closely with the relevant EU-level national health and other authorities from the countries that MSC Grandiosa and MSC Magnifica will call along their Mediterranean itineraries to develop the comprehensive set of procedures designed to protect the health and safety of all passengers on board our ships, as well as ensure that local communities feel comfortable welcoming our guests." Pier Francesco Vego continued, "The new procedures include universal COVID-19 testing for all our guests and crew prior to embarkation, protected ashore visits at each destination only with an MSC Cruises excursion as added level of protection for our guests, and the introduction of COVID protection plan for further peace of mind for our guests. With all of these measures in place, we aim to offer our guests the safest possible holiday." MSC Grandiosa, the company's flagship, will offer 7-night cruises in the western Mediterranean, calling at the Italian ports of Genoa, Civitavecchia for Rome, Naples, Palermo and Valletta in Malta. The MSC Magnifica will offer 7-night cruises in the eastern Mediterranean, departing from the Italian ports of Bari and Trieste, calling at the Greek ports of Corfu, Katakolon and Piraeus. The announcement included some comments from Gianni Onorato, the MSC Cruises CEO, and he commented, "We are very pleased to be able to start welcoming back guests for full experience cruise holidays this summer on board 2 of our most popular ships, including our flagship MSC Grandiosa, and in the Mediterranean, the very region where our company's roots are, and we have long been the market leaders." And also, MSC Cruises has today cancelled all other cruises in the Mediterranean from the 16th of August through to and including the 31st of October. Guests who are resident Schengen countries and subject to any restrictions imposed by the Italian authorities booked on any MSC cruise itinerary until the 31st of October can transfer their booking to either MSC Grandiosa or MSC Magnifica, receiving up to 3 complimentary shore excursions, depending on the category that they book. Alternatively, they will be offered a future cruise credit that they can use on any ship with any itinerary in the MSC Cruises fleet sailing through to December 2021. Also, any other guests who are resident in Schengen countries and subject to the restrictions imposed by the Italian authorities who already have an FCC voucher from previous cancelled cruises can also use their voucher on these 2 ships, taking advantage of up to 3 complimentary shore excursions. For non-Schengen residents, they will automatically be eligible for a future cruise credit, plus they can be used to transfer any such bookings at no cost to any ship with any itinerary in the MSC Cruises fleet sailing through to December 2021. In addition, MSC Cruises also announced the cancellation of all US cruise departures up to and including the 31st of October, and this is in line with the announcement that the CLIA members will voluntarily extend this suspension of cruise operations to this date. The CLIA stated that this proactive action further demonstrates the cruise industry's commitment to public health and willingness to voluntarily suspend operations in the interests of public health and safety, as has occurred twice prior. MSC Cruises will only restart operations in the US only when the time is right, following approval by the CDC and other relevant authorities across the region in observance of their requirements and guidelines. Finally, MSC Cruises also cancelled the Far East cruises from the 10th of September through to and including the 26th of October, so no Far East cruises either on the MSC brand. All guests affected by the latest cancellations will be contacted in due course directly by MSC Cruises or their travel agent and all their other options shared with them. So MSC Grandiosa is the company's new flagship, and it was launched in November 2019 and is the first Meraviglia Plus generation ship and will offer a richness of guest experiences, an iconic Mediterranean style promenade with LED sky screen, a wide choice of international dining options including 5 specialty restaurants and an enhanced MSC Yacht Club. Live music performances will be offered in the stunning Carousel Lounge at the aft of the ship, including a theatrically staged concert, The Beatles, a musical celebration, and Who's Who, a 60s musical celebration. And finally, the MSC Magnifica will enable guests to travel in true comfort and style. The ship boasts masterful design and relaxed refinement, and all of the features that distinguish any MSC Cruises ship, including one of the highest ratios of balcony cabins, extended during areas with 4 restaurants and 11 bars, modern and comfortable cabins, as well as a wide range of entertainment and leisure activities. Key features include a swimming pool with Magra Dome, a spectacular theatre, full-scale casinos, panoramic discotheques, 4D cinemas and much more. Guests will feel the attention to detail in service and design that is a trademark for MSC Cruises. And if you've liked this video, please visit our channel, CruiseTravel Talk, where you'll find lots of other insightful and interesting videos on the topic. So we hope you liked this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. It's through your subscription that this new channel can grow. Thanks very much. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.